Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carter, the model investor. Sorry, I'm laughing because I've basically been trying to do this take for like 10 times and I keep hearing myself say that and it's just really annoying. Anyway, this is going to be the one. So today I'm doing a video on my favorite books of the moment. So I set this goal at the beginning of the year to read as many books as possible, and I did a video, I think it was probably like a month ago now, on because I get asked a lot, like, what kind of books do you recommend to read? So I have a stack at the moment that I just want to get through really quickly, because if I leave it too long I'll have to do a video on like 20 books, and that's not going to be very exciting. So anyway, I thought I would just talk about the books that I'm reading at the moment. I also have a really bad habit of starting a book and getting like 3/4 of the way through it, and then a new book arrives that I'm excited about and I can't help but like pick it up and start reading it, and then I start that one and then a new book arrives. So I'm reading like 4 books at the moment, and I know it's not a very good example. I should just read one and get it done and then pick up the next, but hey, what can you say? At least I'm reading books, right? So without going on too much, my favorite book at the moment, it just arrived. It's written by an investor that I follow on Instagram. His handle is @DailyRealEstateInvestor. Definitely worth following him. I don't know if he has a YouTube, or I'd put it up here. Anyway, this is his book. It just came out. It's awesome. It's written a little differently. He has a lot of like quotes, and it's kind of just really easy to read, but he really hits the nail on the head with some really good points, and it covers everything that I'm interested in at the moment. So I definitely recommend that book. You can get it on Amazon. I'm quarter of the way through that one, but of course right now it's tax season, so this is always a good book that I keep on hand just to make sure that I'm covering everything and I'm sending everything to my accountant and getting all my deductions. This is just a great book because it covers tax related to real estate, of course. So I'm getting some glare on that. There we go. So that's a good book at the moment. Another book that I'm reading, and like I said, I'm 3/4 of the way through, and I have a terrible habit of doing a dog ear on the page instead of using a bookmark, even though my mum sends me bookmarks for Christmas every year. Mum, send me another one if you watch this, but I don't know if my mum even watches my own YouTube videos. Anyway, this is a great book. I'm really enjoying this, Retire Early with Real Estate. So it gives good examples of other people, what their strategy was in their wealth building period, and it's an interesting read. Like I said, I'm 3/4 of the way through it. Recommend this book. I'm a terrible book reviewer. I don't think I could ever do this as a job, if that's even a job. So then this book I picked up recently. So I don't know how to pronounce Chris's last name, Norgal, maybe. I've never had a conversation with him. I just follow him on Instagram. So I apologize if I've said that wrong. But this is a really good book. Right now, I'm interested in, I'm learning more about raising private capital for deals and bigger deals and bringing investors in. So I'm reading everything I can about private money, and it's on the smaller side, but I've learned a lot already. I actually managed to finish this book, so there we go. Thanks, Chris. But this is worth picking up. If you message him through Instagram, you can get a discount. I think he sells them for $7. If anyone out there has paid more than $7, I apologize. And if he wants to sell them for more than $7, I also apologize about that. But this is a really good one. What else have I got here? Covered the tax. So I am trying to get through this book, and it's crazy because basically it's 1 page a day. You read a meditation. I heard about this book from an investor that is one of my favorite investors, actually, Brian Murray. He had posted it, and a lot of other people have since posted it. The crazy thing is, it only takes about less than 5 minutes to read your daily Stoic of the day, and it's all dated, and you pick it up. I haven't even read this morning's. It's a real struggle for me to, I don't know why, like I got this book, and my husband and I are both reading it, and he does his every morning, and I just keep procrastinating, and I put things off, and then the dog has to go out, and then I've got emails, and like, it's really interesting. I'm not prioritizing reading this, but it's the most simple thing to do, and I read all my other books at night for probably an hour, but I can't find 5 minutes in the morning to read this. So I need to really look at why I'm having trouble with that. But this is really great. I mean, it's had great reviews, and when I do read it in the morning, it really sinks in, and I think about it. I'm wondering if maybe I just need to put it in the bathroom so I read it when I'm in there, or like how to try and incorporate this into my morning routine, or if I could do it in the evening maybe. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, this is definitely worth picking up. I've recommended it to a lot of people, but like I said, I'm having trouble reading it myself for some reason, but I need to look deeper into that. And lastly, I bought this book on wholesaling properties probably a couple of years ago now, and at the time I was like, oh, wholesaling, I wanted to learn a little bit about how to wholesale properties, but it didn't really sink in at the time because I wasn't at that point where wholesaling was something I was really interested in. I was just trying to learn everything that I could. So I recently found this again, and I'm going to start, I'm 4 pages in or something. I'm going to start reading this again because I'm definitely interested in wholesaling now, and it's another skill and another way to earn, when in the real estate game. So yeah, it outlines everything. This is a good book if you're interested in wholesaling. I know there are a lot of books out there on this very topic. So that just about wraps it up. But yeah, this is still my favorite of the moment. I did an Instagram post on it even, and it just kind of makes me think, and I feel kind of inspired by it. But anyway, so I nearly knocked the computer off. I tell you, it is a day already. So yeah, I hope there's something in there for someone. I will post again next week with something else, maybe more interesting. But I like to just share the books that I'm reading or trying to read or not reading. Anyway, I've gone over too long probably, but I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good week. Happy investing. Bye.